up like that. Can't control my head.
Hello everyone and welcome to my Is It Worth It series. This series is where I review and demonstrate one of my washing machines and share my personal opinions about them. Today I'm going to be showing you this Gorenje Center Care washing machine. The model number is W743. So let's go. So first let's talk about the specifications of this washing machine. So first we've got the detergent drawer, so you just pull it open. And here you got 3 compartments. So this is your main wash. The middle compartment here is softener, and this is pre-wash. In the main wash compartment, there's this little tab that you just pull down, and then that will be for your liquid. If you don't want to use liquid, just push it back up, like so. Oh, it fell. Okay. Just push it back up in there, and yeah. Excuse how dirty the drawer is, like especially this blue stuff here. That is from hard water and powder from the previous owners, and I can't seem to get rid of that, unfortunately, so sorry about that. So there's this little button here which takes the drawer out. Let's just and here you can take it out to clean it in the sink or something, and also to fix this little tab thing. Put it back in, gotta get it in the right position. Just put it back in like so, and then it's back in. So next I'm going to be showing you the drum, but first off, let me show you the door. So this is the door. It looks very sleek with its design, but to open it, you have to, instead of like a normal machine where push it outwards like this and it just opens normally, you have to do this. Like, oh. Excuse me, but yeah, anyway. It's cool design, but very prone to break. I've heard a lot about these breaking, unfortunately. Yeah, to open the door, you do this. Sometimes it doesn't open. Very weird door handle. Yeah, anyway. Nice glass. And this is the drum. So this drum is the Opti drum. So as you can see, these holes are patterned. And this makes the clothes have a more gentle wash while also being on an intensive cycle. These are the paddles, which are part of the Opti drum, I believe. Very ergonomic shape, and they work very well. It's just a normal 7 kg drum, but it's quite big. Quite big, I've got to say. Excuse the rust. Down at the bottom here, you got your filter. So you just press this lever down and then you pull. And then this is where you empty the filter. So if the machine's not draining properly, just unscrew this sort of thing. And then you can get whatever you find in there, like buttons or something. Yeah, it also shows you instructions, which is quite cool. The back, you literally just lift it up, push it in, simple as. So now I'm going to be showing you the programs and options of this machine. There are 2 favorite wash cycles, which I'll get onto in a minute. So on, you literally just turn to a program and then it's on. So first we've got cottons. Preset at 60, 1400, blah, blah, blah. These 3 buttons here are not options, they are modes. So this is Eco Care. Eco Care makes the machine heats 15 degrees lower, 15% less. And when you enable this and you select either 60 or 40, you get the standard cottons eco cycles. Allergy care, which makes the machine reheat every 5 minutes and it adds an extra rinse. And we got time care, which takes off a rinse, and also the main wash is a lot shorter. So on the cottons program, you get a maximum of 95 degrees and the spin speed is 1400 RPM max. This is the delay start, so it can go up to 24 hours, I believe. Yep, 24 hours. And we got the main options here. This is not an option, this is a separate cycle. First, we've got pre-wash, which enables the pre-wash compartment in the drawer. Which the pre-wash is always at the start of the cycle, and then it'll do the main wash after. It also heats to 30 degrees, I believe. And we've got water plus. Can't tell if this is like actual water plus or an extra rinse, but whatever. But either adds an extra rinse or adds more water. And finally, we have this option here, which is actually a separate program. So you have to select 95, cotton's 95, then press this option. And then this will be the drum cleaning cycle, which is nicknamed Sterile Tub. Quite a good cycle, which I'll film soon. Next, we've got mixed synthetics. So you can have eco care, allergy care, and time care. Time care makes it a standard daily program, I believe. Except that you have maximum 60 degrees and a maximum of 1000 RPM. And also, this is no spin, so that disables all the spins. And rinse hold, which leaves the softener water in the machine until you're ready to start the final spin. You can have pre-wash and water plus if there's no mode selected. If you select a mode, you can't have the extra options unless eco care. Is it the same on cottons? No. No, you can't have any of the modes if you're going to select extra options. Next, we've got hand wash, which is the delicates program, basically. Max you can go is 40 degrees, and the maximum speed is 800 RPM. You can't have eco care, you can't have allergy care, but you can have time care. And you can have pre-wash and water plus. Next is wool. The maximum is 40, 800 RPM. Can't have any of the modes except time care. And I don't think you can have, you can have water plus if you wanted to. Quick wash 17, which is the main refresh cycle basically. Can't change the temperature, so it's stuck at 30. And the spin speed is 1000 RPM max. You can't have any options. The rinse cycle, don't get confused by rinse and softening. Basically, rinse it acts like the final rinse, but it doesn't take the softener. So obviously you can't have any modes, no temperature. Maximum spin is 1400. But you can have water plus, which adds an extra rinse. This is softening, which actually takes the softener. So it's basically the same as rinse, but you know. Again, can't have any temperatures or modes. Spin speed is 1400. You can have water plus though. This is the spin only program. Can't have any options. Spin speed is maximum 1400, of course. Yeah, no options. This is the sport program, which I think acts more like a delicate program, like a silks program. It's very weird. Don't think you can have any modes. The maximum temperature is 40. You can't go any lower than 30. Maximum speed is 1,000. You can have pre-wash and water plus. Night wash, you can't have any of the modes. The maximum temperature is 60 degrees and the maximum speed is 800, which... You can have pre-wash and water plus. It makes it 3 hours. Bio wash, which is kind of like a tweaked cottons program, really. Can't have any options. The temperature is only 60 and 40. Maximum speed is obviously 1400. And you can't have any of the options there. Perfect Black. Perfect Black and Ultra White, they're more like delicate programs, so bear in mind that. Can't have any modes. You can't change the temperature. The maximum spin speed is 1,000. And you can't have any options there. And Ultra White, which is 800 max, 30 degrees max, can't have any options. And yeah, that's all the cycles. Now the special things that you never really see on a machine is you can set the preset settings on each program. So let me explain. So cottons. Preset is 60 degrees, 1400, no options. Let's select, what, 20, time care, we can't have them, and no spin. Hold start, and it will say SC. Now when you turn off the machine, and turn it back on, it is now preset to that setting. I don't think I've ever seen that on a machine before. I'm not sure if I'm wrong, but it's quite impressive. But let's change it back to normal. There we go. As you can see, it's back to normal now. You can also change the beeper volume by holding down the style top option and then turning it to favorite wash 1. Here you can set the beeper volume here. So to go up, you press this button. To go down, press this button. So this is mute. 1, which is normal. And then 2, which is really loud. So let's keep it at 1. And to set this, press the middle button. And then there you go. Now, about the favorite wash cycles. So you can set 2 cycles. And I'm going to show you how to do it. So, for example, hand wash, we want that as a favorite wash cycle and we want our own settings. So, just pressing random ones, really. Hold pre-wash and start. And as you can see, it will say P1. And now the favorite wash cycle is selected. Let's set the other one. So as you can see, it says SEL, which means there is no favorite wash cycle set. So I'm just going to do a random cycle. Sport. There we go. Hold these 2 buttons. And there you go. Oh. Oh. Okay. For some reason, mine only set to the favorite wash 1. Huh. I think you can remove it if you wanted to. I'm not sure. There we go. So you can remove favorite wash cycles too. That's a bit strange. So now I'm going to demonstrate how it works. So I've got just a normal load of jeans, quite a small load. So we'll do like probably a quick wash or something. Not the actual quick cycle, but you get what I mean. So we're gonna pod in. Pod And we're gonna put these two little sticky things in which help get rid of pet hair. Because my cat is shedding. So that's literally it. Just half load, really. Yep. Gosh. Usually with my jeans I don't really use softener, but I'm just going to use a tad bit of softener because the cycle I'm going to select will only do 2 rinses, unfortunately. So, yeah. Now, what program are we going to select? So I'm thinking cottons, 30, and time care. That should be good enough. I usually do longer cycles with jeans, but since there's really not much in there, might as well just do a quick wash. So yeah, that's solid. Love how time care takes off loads of time. As you see, this is normal, allergy care, eco care, okay, and time care. So takes off a lot of time. But again, takes off a rinse, which kind of sucks, but what can you do, really? Let's start. But before I start, be prepared. Be prepared. Okay? Start. So the machine has finished, so let's see the results. Take these out. Well spun. It smells nice too, fresh. It's a bit creased, but it's jeans really. Don't know where the orange one's gone. But, yeah, that was actually an alright wash. I was not expecting it to go to 1400. It's usually with jeans it goes to 1400, which is very weird. So that's surprising, but as you saw, the in terms limited from balancing, and I will speak about that now. So let's see the pros and cons about this machine. Right, first off, the pros. Washes very well. Very intensive action on cottons, synthetics. It's perfect wash action, especially rinsing as well. Ever since I cleaned it with citric acid, it's rinsed very, very well. Which is impressive really, because I was expecting it to not rinse well. But it actually proved it can rinse really well, no problem. So that's great. Next, the cycles and the options. I really like the allergy care a lot. You do get a wide range of options really. It's a shame you can't use these options with the modes sometimes, which sucks, but it's whatever really. The drum cleaning cycle. The drum cleaning cycle, really good cycle. Long spin washes, for an hour and a half. It's an hour and a half cycle. But it does really long spin washes and it's really effective. So I gotta say that is very well done. Next, the quality, the build quality, very robust. It can handle unbalanced spins really well. Like I've done jumping in this like a lot. It's still working. Like you can see how much torture it's been through. But it can survive it very well. Which is really lovely. Water levels, a bit mid. You can't really do small loads in this really, because either the water's too high, and sometimes with big loads it dry washes. Like the normal water level it goes to is around here, and then rinses around here for like full loads. But yeah, so pretty good quality machine. A wide range of cycles. And I love the extra features about like saving preset settings for each program. That is really cool. I got to admit. So yeah, now let's talk about the cons. Oh yeah, also forgot to mention, don't know about you, but the motor, it's really quiet. Very quiet at 1400. It's just ruined by the pump really, which sucks, but it's very quiet. It's very quiet. It's just ignore the pump really. And then it would be a really, really quiet machine. Yeah, anyway, cons now. So, the cons. First off, this door. This door. It's sleek. It makes the machine look really good, but you need to be really careful when opening it. Like what is this? I'm sorry. Sometimes it opens smoothly, but it's kind of like, what were they thinking? Why did they think this was a good idea? It can break. So many handles are broke. Like, I'm sorry. That's not, no. No, it's just the mechanism. Like, it's not really the mechanism. It's just the quality of this handle. It can snap. If you see inside, I don't know if you can. I think that little thing there, there's a block that stops it from going even further. That can snap, and then like the handle would just break, and then you can't open it. It's like, what were you thinking? Next, the balancing. No, the balancing is way too sensitive. Way too sensitive. It's only with jeans that it's okay. Like on the final spin, it's not always the interns that are great. As you saw, it limited. When it's supposed to do 1,000 RPM, it limited to like what, 800? Around 800, 900? Which is just like, why? Like, this machine is so robust that it can survive unbalanced spins to 1,400 easily. Like, it doesn't make sense. So yeah, the balancing, especially with small loads as well, just don't even bother washing small loads in this machine, because first off, water levels would be too high and it would balance for ages. And because of the balancing, the cycle, it can be like an hour longer max, which really isn't good if you're in a rush or something. It's horrible. And the limiting, what is that about? Like, it's very rare for this machine to actually go to 1,400. I'm not even joking. It never goes to 1,400 ever. The whole time I've actually owned this machine, it's went to 1,400 on its own on a normal cotton cycle, blah, blah, blah. Twice now. This time and a few weeks ago. It never goes to 1,400. Never on its own. It never goes to 1,400. It's ridiculous. Usually limits around 800 to 1,000, and then sometimes for no reason 1,200. It's like, what's the point? So that's just ridiculous. Like, apparently this is because of the programming modes. I've heard from like people like programming mode, it makes it like way more sensitive and stuff. So then why did they add it then? So why did they add the programming mode if it's just gonna fuck up the machine? Like, what? Like, engineers are gonna use it for repairs and stuff, and the employees at the Gorenje factory, they've used it. They've used the configuration mode to configure these PCBs, and apparently that fucks up the machine. Oh, okay. So, bitch. About the rinses also, they're static fills. It never refills. Okay, if it loses water, it loses water and it won't refill. Which sucks. It's like, why? Like, Hotpoint, sorry to throw it in, but Hotpoint, they refill the water levels all the time on rinses if it's run out of water or something. Tries to keep it, you know, but since it's stacked fill, it won't refill, and it's just so annoying. It's really bad for like absorbent loads as well. It's really bad for absorbent loads. Like, it's just, oh my god. Sometimes the load sensor is not really that accurate either. Like, I put full load in, and then sometimes it would sense it's empty, which is a bit weird, but it would still refill. So that's a bit strange. And about it handling suslocks as well, it doesn't even try. Once the suslocks detected, it would stop. It would flush out the suds, so it would fill up a bit, then it would drain, and then it would skip to the next rinse. There's no emergency rinse in between. It doesn't even retry the spin. It just skips to the next rinse. It's like, why? Why? What? It's ridiculous. So that's basically most of the pros and cons about this machine. But the real question is it worth it? It's hard to say. It's worth it if like you don't mind, if you want good results. This machine gives really good results. It's just the spinning. It's stupid. So I would say it's not worth it. If you really want something to be spun quite well, because this machine, it never goes to 1400 ever. It's very rare. So I would say it's not worth it if you really want a maximum like spin speed and stuff. I don't know if it's just, it might just be my model that's just really, it limits all the time or something. But it's a decent, it's not a bad machine. Like, it's robust, it gives good results. It's just the spinning, it ruins it for me. Which is such a shame, really, because this machine is really cool. It's a very cool machine. It's very different, because like I've mostly been around like Bosch, Beko, Hot Point, blah blah blah, and this is way different to anything I've used. It's just the spinning. It's terrible. It's ridiculous. It's actually embarrassing. Like, it can literally handle the unbalanced spins well, but it just doesn't want to, which it just sucks, really. So I'm gonna give it more 6 out of 10 or 5 out of 10, something like that. It's just the spinning, it ruins it, really. It really ruins it. You have to put the perfect load in, perfect amount of detergent, and put it on the perfect cycle if you actually want a good wash. For me, it's jeans on cottons with 1 pod and softener, which sucks. With full loads, it will just sudslock, blah blah blah. It will sudslock, and then it will just skip to the next rinse. So that makes the rinsing a bit iffy. Can't do too small loads either, because the water levels will be too high and it will balance for ages. It balances for ages with every load anyway. Like you saw, the interms, it took like at least 10 minutes to spin. So I'm actually glad I used it. I'm glad I used Time Care, to be fair. I mean, it's still rinsed well, but it's just like, it could have gone to 1,000 easily. It wouldn't like shake itself apart or anything. So yeah, but that's this Gorenje wash machine. It's decent, but the spinning you have to look out for, and you have to get used to it if you really want one of these. It's horrible. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hope you like this series. Hope you like me recording this series. Please let me know. I do have more machines to film for this series, so hopefully I will get that done. But yeah, thank you for watching. See ya.